YouTube, what's going on? You got Professor Smilgan and we back. How you guys doing this morning? I hope all is well. Hope you guys are staying safe from the coronavirus. Um, I hope business has been doing pretty good for you guys. If it has been slow, I hope it picked up for you. If it's already doing good for you, may it increase for you. All right, so with that being said, beautiful morning out here this morning, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here. Um, I need to cover my face, though. Although nobody is around me, I still need to cover my face. But anyhow. All right, so what I want to talk about is ascending levels, okay? Ascending levels, okay? So what exactly am I talking about when you ascend levels? When you ascend levels above people, and this is not to say in a way where you're thinking that you're better than somebody else. No. This is not the point here. The point here of ascending levels is to let people know that when you're trying to get better and you're trying to evolve as a human being, right? And you ascend one level to the other, what would normally happen is you would be around a certain group of people, right? You'll be around a certain group of people, and these type of people, if you're trying to get to the next level, because let's say, for example, you're on this level here, and they are actually on the same level as you, right? I mean, no, you're on this level here, and these are people, the people that you accompany, right? Their way of thinking is not to say they're bad people or not to say they're degraded people, but they are levels below you, and it shows in the way they think, in the way they talk, in the way they try to implement information, or the hesitation to implement information, or procrastination to implement information, right? So you see that you're here and you're trying to get here, and they are actually two steps below you. And the more you accompany them and the more you try to exchange dialogues and you try to influence them, the more they bring you down here. Why? Because they don't know what this level is like. First and foremost, that's number one. Number two is that they are not trying to get on this level where you are. They are content being the level below where they are, and they're not trying to be, they're not trying to ascend. So what happened is that creates a clash. All right, where you actually are put in this situation, and this happens in life all the time, where you actually put in the situation where you have to say, listen, I want to be a better human being. I want to be a better businessman. I want to be better spiritually. I want to be better financially, business-wise. So this person that I am in a company, this person that I take as friends, this person that I normally would accompany every single day, I have to minimize my time accompanying this person because I'm going to lose progress. It makes sense, doesn't it? It makes a whole lot of sense. Because you will lose progress. Just think about it. Is any human being in life worth you not actually moving forward? Is any human being in life worth you actually not moving forward? Yes or no? Okay. If that is the case, right? Then you need to accompany people that will help you to move forward, right? And to move forward, right? And not constantly move backwards, and you have to now, because when you move backwards now and you just actually digress, if that's the correct word to use. I heard Tariq Nasheed say digress. Well, let's just say you lose progress, okay? If you lose progress, right, and you're trying to get back to where you were before, now you have to find out a way to get right back to where you were. So you pretty much lost yourself being around this person. It can be very dangerous. It can be very, very, very dangerous, man. That's the reason why all of the CEOs, they got this statement. They say, listen, show me your companions, and I'll show you I'll tell you a lot about the person. Show me the person that you accompany, that you hang around, and then I will tell you a whole lot about that person. Just show me who his companions are, and I will tell you everything that you need to know about this person. Why? Because if you guys start to share the same ideas, right? If you guys start to think alike, right? Then Even if you're a strong person, eventually you will be influenced by that person. So if you want to grow to your best potential, then what you actually need to do is you need to actually say, "Look, you know what? I could benefit from you in this area, but for the most part, I have to minimize actually being around you." And you got to be straightforward with the person. Be blunt and be very straightforward with the person. Don't cut no corners. Let them know. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. It is your life, right? And when we leave this earth, because everybody is going to die one day, do you want to die with a lot of gas in your tank, or do you want to die on E, knowing that you gave everything that you got? Everything that you got. Okay? Me personally, myself, when I leave this earth, I want to leave this earth on E, meaning I gave everything I got financially. I gave everything that I got as far as my potential, my willpower, my zeal, right? My strong will, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that's true about me. I want to give everything that I got. So therefore, no one can say that I did not do my best. Okay? So, you have to separate yourself, man. I hate to say it, but you have to separate yourself from some people. And that it doesn't mean that they're bad people. It doesn't mean they're bad people. It just goes back to the point that you actually you have reached the realization that no, I am going to choose myself. You got some people, they've been like this on this level right here for the past 8-9 years, and they are not even trying to actually increase their humanity. They're not trying to increase their evolving. They're not trying to increase their iman. Okay? They want to stay the same, and they're going to die the same. They're going to stay the same way. They're going to be the same way their whole entire life. Nothing is going to change about them. They don't want to change. See, let me tell you something. When you see people don't change, the reason why they're like that is because they do not want to change. Listen, man, changing is so, the area of actually changing yourself is so sensitive that even if you just simply try, you will eventually get it right. All you got to do is try. If you try, you will eventually get it right. All you got to do is just keep trying. If you keep trying, I guarantee you, you're going to get it right one day. What did Leah say? If first you don't succeed, do what? Dust yourself off and do what? Try again, right? In order for you to dust yourself off and fall into some dirt, that means that you will have to actually have tried. If you don't try, you're not going to see no results, okay? So my thing is, and I don't want you to think that those people are bad people, except if they have some really bad habits. I don't want you to think that they're actually really, really bad people. I just want you to keep in mind that at the end of the day, it's all about being the best you. It's all about being the best version of yourself at the end of the day. It's all about being the best version of yourself. If that is at the expense of, minimizing, your time with people that you would normally be close to. I'm not talking about family members. I'm talking about friends, right? Friends, associates, right? Co-workers, right? If you have to minimize that to get to a point where you want to be, by all means, please do that. And I guarantee you will not regret it. You will not regret it. I guarantee you that you will not regret it. You see? Sometimes you just got to take that step, man. Let me just put it this way. You got some people that will actually say, listen, I want to be the last person that is dragged into Jannah, right? Into paradise. And the Muslim community, we know about this narration, right? Where the man, he is burnt in a hellfire, right? After he did so many sins, right? But because he believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah eventually led him into paradise. And people will say, well, I just want to get in. I don't mind being dragged in that way. Well, me personally, myself, I don't want to suffer Jahannam at all. I don't want to suffer hellfire at all. And you got some people, they'll say, listen, man, as long as I don't go to the hellfire, I'm fine. I would take the first level, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's an average thinking. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got some people, they want to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much that they don't want anything except for Jannat al-Firdaus. They don't want nothing except for Jannat al-Firdaus. And they will not let anyone stop them from actually accomplishing just that, Jannat al-Firdaus. That's what you call a strong-willed individual, strong-willed people, right? They don't want to settle for average. Okay? If you homeless and you living in a tent, right? You don't want to just settle for average and say, oh man, I ain't got to pay no bills. I'm gonna just sit here and live in a tent for the rest of my life. No. You got some people that say, you know what? If I'm going to be homeless, you know what I'm gonna do? Man, listen, I'm about to make the best tent pot. This is going to be a comfortable tent. This tent is going to smell good, right? My clothes is going to be folded inside of this tent. Okay, if I'm gonna live underneath the bridge, I don't mind doing that, because I know that with patience come development of your come development. That's what I'm trying to say. With patience come growth. That's what I really want to say. With patience come growth, right? So I don't mind. So you go on and you underneath there, and then finally, after 6 months, you find that you saved a lot of money. You've been in this tent, and somebody finally come and discover you, and they say, "Wow, who lives here?" Like, wow, like I've never seen a homeless person live this clean. The guy, when he walks outside of the door, his clothes is clean. His clothes is clean, right? His clothes is ironed. I don't know how he does that. Oh, that's how he does it. Oh, okay. So he has an occupation that he does, right? He saves his money. He has a bank account. He takes a certain amount of money from his bank account, and he get his clothes, right? He take his clothes to the cleaners, right? All his clothes he's going to wear throughout the week, take them to the cleaners, and that's how he dress clean, right? He got a membership at the gym. Right? And he goes to the gym, and he works out at the gym, and he takes a shower at the gym. That's how he takes it. That's how he takes his shower, right? His clothes is folded up in the bin, socks in the bin, everything. He washes his clothes. He does all of that until he becomes successful. Nobody never knew that this man lived such a modest homeless life. Why? Because some people don't want to be average. Some people just don't want to be average, man. Me personally, myself, I'm not one of those people. I don't want to be average. I don't want to be average, man. I want to be the best that I can be. And I'm telling you guys the same thing, man. If you listen, be the best that you can be. Be the best that you can be. If you want to be the best that you can be, you got to surround yourself around people who want to be just like that. You can't surround yourself around people that don't want to be the best that it can be, because you know what's going to happen? Their laziness, their procrastination, right? Their contentment in the situation that they're in will eventually rub off on you. You have to actually make that decision for yourself. It's your life, man. So you got Professor Smell Good. Thank you guys for watching this morning, man. Take that advice from me. If you don't take anything else, take that from me, man. Listen, you have a right to be the best person that you can be, right? And nobody is going to change that but you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, but you have to make the first step. And you can't rely on any human being to actually confirm with that. They're not going to confirm with that, okay? You have to be the first to do that. All right, she got Professor Smell Good. Thank you guys for watching. Good morning.